Alright, let's look at solving equations. Now, to solve an equation, we want to get a variable equals a number. Okay? We have to get the variable on one side by itself and the number on the other side. So let's look at some examples. Here we have 12 equals y plus 5. We want to get the variable on one side, the numbers on the other. So let's get rid of this plus 5. So to get rid of the plus 5, what are we going to do? We're going to subtract 5, and that will make this go to 0, and we'll end up with just y. But whenever you're solving an equation, whatever you do to one side, you have to do to the other. So that means we'll have to subtract 5 from the other side also. So now this leaves us with y equals, and then 12 minus 5 gives us 7. Okay? And there's your answer. Let's take a look at another one. We have b minus 2 equals negative 6. So we have a minus 2 here. Well, how can we make that go to 0? Well, by adding 2. And since we added 2 to this side, we have to also add 2 to the other side. So now we're left with b equals negative 4. And there's your answer. Now let's take a look at a couple of more. Now remember, we want a variable equals a number. Now, first thing we want to do, we want to combine all like terms on both sides. Over here we have 2 minus 8. So we got 2 minus 8 is negative 6, and that equals k minus 2. Now we need to get rid of the minus 2. And to get rid of the minus 2, we can just add 2. And since we added 2 over here, we have to add 2 over here. So this is going to leave us with k equals negative 4. And there's our answer. The next problem, same thing. We want to combine all like terms. So over here on the left hand side of the equal sign, we have 4r and minus 3r. So 4r minus 3r is just r, and then plus 1 equals, and then negative 8 plus 11, that's going to be 3. Now we need to get rid of the plus 1. So to do that, we're going to subtract 1, and since we subtracted 1 from the left hand side, we also have to subtract 1 to the right hand side. So this is going to leave me with r equals 2. And that's how you solve equations, by adding or subtracting the same number to both sides.